Alright, everyone. Okay, testing. Ah! That should work. Hi! Welcome back, everyone. I'm having some mic issues right now, so we love live technical fixing. We love it. We absolutely fucking adore it. No, we don't. It sucks. Try lowering I'm keeping it a surprise. I'm keeping it a surprise. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Kinda just waiting a second here while you know, the word gets out, so to speak. Yeah. I mean, I don't really see any need to delay here. The chat is... Yes. I got something special. It's people are either going to like it or are gonna be like, why did you do this? Why are you like this? Definitely a smaller amount to start, but that's probably because I'm streaming earlier in the day than last time. But that's okay. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a great time. We got our first investigation. Anywho, let's hop right into it. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna all right, and to show off the special thing I have prepared, let's get into it. I'm dead. Oh, I gotta get into the voices. Oh god. This is gonna be rough starting off voice-wise. Because I have to play like, oh god, how many characters? Well, she is dead, so I don't have to do her voice anymore. Well, I think there are a few like flashbacks or whatever. I do not see the problem here. What's wrong? There's no issue here. What is wrong about my appearance, everyone? I am simply cosplaying Sayaka Maizono for today's stream. I don't see the issue here. I don't see the issue. Why are you petrified? There is no reason to be petrified. It is simply me, Sayaka Maizono, ultimate idol. Or pop star if you're this fucking game's translation team because it was 2010. I don't think so. I think it's just the blood. Like, ketchup and other things that are red are still red. It is simply the blood. And I think it's like an aesthetic choice because in DR3, they actually use red blood. So it might just be like a aesthetic choice of the games and isn't like actually canon to the universe. Although it's really funny to think that people just have fucking Pepto-Bismol spilling out of them. I know, right? This... All right, let's hop into it, shall we? Let's hop into the game. So last we left off, poor guy. Poor guy is all I will say. Drink some water. Let's hop into it. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. So guys, for a bit of a recap of last time, we played through the prologue and Chapter 1, Daily Life, and Sayaka's dead. Sayaka's dead. I mean, we know, as I've put in this stream, spoilers ahead, I feel like mostly everyone here knows who did it. But yes, a murder has occurred. It is murder time. Not for Makoto though. Makoto, guys. He trust. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. I know it looks bad. He didn't do it. There's a ceiling I remembered seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before.
Ah, you're awake. Finally. Are you okay?
Oh god, are we continuing the plankton bit from last time? Or is Mr. Owada found his voice? Or are we continuing the plankton bit? Do we continue the plankton bit, chat? I must ask. Okay, everybody's saying plankton. All right. Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up!
Huh?
You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise considering what happened.
what happened?
Oh, and that's what happened. I'm not screaming right now.
Ah!
There, you get that.
Hey! Are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream? What I saw. It was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. Deep dark despair worked its way through my body, and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up. You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably? Wait. I have no clue, Potato. I got no clue. Obscure. An obscure one. Trying to think. What's like a more obscure one? That will annoy people. I got no clue. My friend is Steve from Danganronpa. I want to annoy them. Like they... Like in a joking way, or... Like something that wouldn't actually be triggering of PTSD, right? Yeah, It's a Lie is not so obscure. I'm just trying to think about it. What's an annoying one? An obscure one. I'm like racking my... They had a phase. Theon, cringe is dead. That is the motto of this channel. Cringe is dead. Got it. Okay. I do not agree, but let me think. To instantly just send them back? I don't know, I don't know if it's necessarily obscure, but it's one that I definitely hear less than others. You could do like meat on the bone. I don't know if that's necessarily obscure, if that's the level of obscure you're looking for. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that implies well, Sayaka is kind of cringe, but, you know. I mean, what? Nope. Incorrect. Because being manipulative is cringe, everyone. Is not good. It's very not good. So therefore, maybe Sayaka is cringe. Maybe Sayaka is cringe, because we all... Pretty sure we all know where this is going. Yeah, meat on the bone, honestly. I mean, that's one that will instantly trigger a response. Or you could go with something like the fucking you could go with like Nikon's like My Beloved, maybe. I don't know. No problem.
No! I have to see for myself!
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here?
Damn. Makoto got some bite. Okay. Of course. Sure thing, Potato.
I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead.
Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
Calm down.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for stopping by, Theon. None of us want to be here right now, either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here.
Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say?
It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Hello, Starry. Welcome to the stream.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
he's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the pair times one rule.
But
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Yes, Sayaka's dead. We are in the beginning of Chapter 1, Deadly Life. Yes, Sayaka is dead. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate! Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What?
Oh, are you serious?
Someone killed someone?
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing?
It's cause. Naive! You're just so naive! You really think it's that easy? You could just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive! No, the real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Now
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps.
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations.
Rule number 6, if you... Oh, okay.
If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial? Oh boy. Here we go. The real gameplay's here.
Yup, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
Oh, the class trial.
However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well...
Oh well, to put it simply, I need to take a water break. Give me a sec. Bears gotta drink water too, you know. Hydration is important, kids. It's execution!
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we got it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
hey,
Wait, hold on a second.
the hell are you talking
You're
about?
freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
Huh?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something?
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this.
I
Don't be so selfish!
Stop it.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then,
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
ooh. I forgot the sprite twitches. Oh god, I forgot the sprite twitches. My head hurts now. Well, GG Junko Enoshima. Never gonna see you again. Maybe. That becomes a bit complicated, though, because another part of Danganronpa is the social game, trying to make sure you don't paint yourself as a target by isolating yourself. So, that's at least my take. Yeah, like when you're forced to go in. You could do that, but you're not gonna have much... People aren't necessarily gonna like you during the trial if you did something like that. Like, if you just stayed in your room and only went out to get food and water, you likely would get... I mean, I guess if you just strictly stay in your room, but there's a chance while you're getting food or water, someone could get the jump on you. So, I think a big part of Danganronpa, if you want to be a survivor, is the social game of it. You have to bond with the others in your game, because if you don't have camaraderie, and without camaraderie, then the game becomes exactly what it was designed to be, to instill distrust and etc., etc.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the?
I don't... This can't be real!
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Got it, Starry. Thank you for stopping by. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Cue happened from Hope Despair musical. Anyway. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died. That's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality!
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in a prison or something?
I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No. You've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Well, don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
It's the Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait. So then, you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice! Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we could all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is of course up to you.
Continuing to think about it and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourselves to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say! Especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation. So we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me!
Yeah, you definitely proved that, didn't you? Didn't you, buddy? You certainly proved that. Anyway.
Alright, damn it, let's do this!
You just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. They're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this! Alright,
Hey,
before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about searching the crime scene. Yes, we can. This is a spoiler, heavy stream. Spoilers ahead. I labeled it in the title. If people don't know that, because this is a replay. This is a replay of the game. This is me coming back to it after all these years. Because I haven't played Trigger Happy Havoc in a hot minute. Same with the other games, honestly. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. Even though I'm an evil genius, I don't like having to think. I'll let you guys figure out who killed the chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
What? Fuck you!
So then,
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Okay. Only placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body, touched her wrist. She really is dead. Wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh? Oh, hold on. Hold on! Just wait a second! She's dead! Then that means everything that happened so far is real? Not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
what's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Oh, buddy. Do I have to interact with everybody? Okay. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Okay, not you. Celeste?
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's room. But she's right!
Uh-oh.
Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong.
For just one night, I traded rooms with her. Did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. Fuck. You think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd probably better head to the scene of the crime.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. Whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence.
You're fucking dead.
They'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up.
Yep, Sakura. Sakura respect. Correct story. Correct. I love Sakura as well. Sakura is great. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know. And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway.
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is
It
very
was
suspicious.
you.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
Don't come any closer! Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah? Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going.
Wait, don't go yet! You have to hear me out!
But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion.
Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed.
Hey man, what you good? You were talking to yourself.
Bye.
Alright. Let's knock this out. Alright, let's just... Wait, I have to walk now? God damn it.
First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new.
Okay. Key.
There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right! We'll have to trade keys! When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer...
Alright. Hopping right into the evidence. About this. Hey, Sakura.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold, too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade. And the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit.
Okay, dokie. Here's the sheath. The replica sword. Yep.
Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? There were scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! It was right there in the other room! If only I'd heard something!
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for a murder. Okie dokie. There were scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Yep. Cool. At the bed. There are gouges in the bed. Yep. Okay. What about that lint roller? Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Interesting. Okay. Hey, Kyoko. I should look around here first. I can check the other spots later. Hey, Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko? Quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching? Did you lose a contact or something?
Listen.
are you a clean freak? Huh? No, I don't think so. But... what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and somehow, someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Okay. What's up, Mondo?
By the way,
you know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
I think it's just like multiple of the same outfit, kinda. I think it's kinda designed to create that feeling of every day is the same. That they're trapped in there forever, so they only have one outfit, and it's just like Monokuma basically restocks their outfit whenever they get dirty or whatever. In the laundry. I don't know. I think the only other outfit they have is like a swimsuit, I'm pretty sure. They might not even have that.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
So
dead.
if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in!
But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
Yeah, that'll all get sorted when the time comes, of course. I'm a genius, I'll figure that out.
Okay. Oh. Hey, Sakura.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Hey, Gio! Welcome to the stream.
I see.
What the fuck am I missing? My pad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that's been used at all.
Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
yo,
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
what?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me, nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. It's like, why the hell would we?
Correct, Yuki. Correct. Kirigiri comes pretty close for me, though. Oh, it's this fucking that.
It's the display stand the sword was on.
Oh, no? What am I missing? Can I go in now?
The other side of this door. No. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened.
I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's just start off with the knife.
I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that.
You literally just told yourself that, Makoto. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow.
Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerned me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger?
Sayaka's wrist.
The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how could her wrist get broken after she had already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken.
After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Okie dokie. Oh, yeah, no, just 2 things. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. I wonder what that could mean. Wow, that's such a random amount of numbers. Did Sayaka do this? Yeah, just a random amount of numbers, am I right?
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message? It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location, while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh! I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was obvious. It's obvious this was intentional. What? What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. 11037. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right?
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it? Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she really was starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Well, bye-bye, Kyoko. Yeah, let's go look somewhere else. Look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, yeah. Okay. Yes. Leave the area. Alright, let's find... Ah, Byakuya. Let us speak.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit?
No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night.
Hey, what? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she was... She wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right?
The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then, it should have been me that died?
Well, all we can say right now is that it is a possibility.
If that's really true, then I...
Okay, let's check. Wait a minute. Hey. That's not right.
Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched?
Have you played this game 15 times? No. Actually, Trigger Happy Havoc is definitely the one I've replayed the least, I'd say. All the way through. I only played Trigger Happy Havoc all the way through once, and it was years ago. I've known about the story and everything, and there's a lot of details, and I've played portions for research and stuff. We love DR here! There's nobody who hates Danganronpa ever! Have you played Danganronpa 2 and 3? I have played Danganronpa 2 and V3. Yes, I have. I've also seen the anime, I have read the novels, I have played Ultra Despair Girls all the way through. I've beaten the whole series before, that's why I'm replaying it for the 15th anniversary. Because I'm interested in, like, having a a retrospective view on it, almost. Hint, hint, I might be making a retrospective on these games.
So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that?
Yeah, Makoto, why would anybody do that? Hey, Leon, totally not guilty.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. Monokuma File said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Thanks, Leon. Ifumi, hello. No. Okay, buddy. Anyway. Alright. Let's run for a bit. Okay, there... Well, that was pointless. Could've just went this way. All in fine and dandy. Let's go to the kitchen. For no reason. Yeah. I mean, you can get attached to the characters, you're just gonna cry. Which is perfectly fine. No, it's not. It sucks. Pain. Pain.
Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh, no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started.
Silver Thorn. Hey, girl, hey. Hi. Hi.
Oh,
What's going on?
This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Interesting detail. God, I love box 15. Hey, wait a minute.
There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing.
Hey, Silver! Better see if anyone here knows more about it. Yep, we got the kitchen knives. Yep. Alright. Yeah, that chapter 4 is gonna suck. Okay. Where is Chihiro? Chihiro was in this hall, right? I think. Hey, Ishimaru, what do you have to say about this situation?
Listen to me. Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens... Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget, beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Ha ha ha!
Thanks, Taka. Love you, bud. Where's Chihiro? Oh, Chihiro's not here. Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. Chihiro wasn't here. Favorite DR characters from each game? Tie between Kirigiri and Sakura for first. Hajime and Nagito for Danganronpa 2. Kamaru and Toko for Danganronpa UDG. And for the V3, I'm gonna say... Shuichi really grew on me. Shuichi really grew on me. Shuichi 1 and... Sue me, chat. Kokichi. Shuichi and Kokichi. I love those two. Shuichi's great as a protagonist, and Kokichi is honestly the best antagonist the series ever had. Ooh, Mew is a close second, though.
No way. I seriously don't want to die here. Yeah.
Chihiro, we need to talk.
Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry. No. I think Kokichi is an incredible antagonist, personally. I think Nagito is a close second, and Byakuya is in third, but Kokichi is an incredible antagonist. He plays his role for the story, and honestly, Chapter 5 of Danganronpa V3 might be my favorite trial across the whole series, tied between Chapter 5 of DR2.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be.
Oh, the distrust. Alright. I think the last place we have to search is the AV room? I'm pretty sure. Oh shit, did I forget to grab Sayaka's DVD? Fuck. Oh, wait. Duh, it's not in our room, it's in Sayaka's, or Makoto's. Sayaka? Makoto? It's confusing. Alright, let's grab that. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yup, the DVD with Sayaka's name on. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in the video. I wonder, what did she see? Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Alright. Now we go to the AV room. Okay, here we go. Should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. Pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Hell yeah. Standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing in front of the crowd. So full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then... that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band.
She's an idol!
For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
here we go. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly
Ooh,
fell apart.
Mahiru. Okay.
None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
You guys, if the thing that Brian Beacock was posting about does turn out to be like a Danganronpa 1 reboot, like / remake, do you think they would correct all the stuff back to like Yen and all like the like Idol and all that stuff? Like, because I know that's what they did that with 100 Line. They kept it like or maybe not dollars, but no, they used yen. They specifically said yen in 100 Line. So, God, I am fingers crossed that might be a 15th anniversary like DR1 remake slash reboot of the franchise. Because imagine Danganronpa 1 in the 100-line arts, or not the 100-line, but at least like maybe the V3 art style, like an improved version. No, that got deconfirmed. That got deconfirmed. They already announced what the next crossover for DVD is. It's another Resident Evil thing, I think. Like they're doing another Resident Evil part for DVD. So unfortunately that one got deconfirmed, but there's still a chance. Anyway. Look for the answer after graduation.
What the hell?
It's less likely for them to do more Danganronpa games because of the fact that Kodaka left, but they could do a Danganronpa reboot. I don't think the original main series is going to get a Danganronpa 4, but I think THH has aged enough where they could have the anniversary edition, which is the original version, and then they could release a remake version that's changed a bit, the writing gets tuned up a bit, changed chapter 2 and 3 a little bit. I don't know, it's wishful thinking, but it'd be cool. Maybe even fuck up with the death order, honestly. Have Sayaka stay alive, like, make it a complete reboot of the franchise. Of course, Junko would probably still be the mastermind, but, you know. I'm pretty sure if, we do get, or, like, if Danganronpa comes back, I'm pretty sure it's basically been said that Uchikoshi would probably be taking it. Because of his work on 100 Line, he kind of got a bit of a peek into Kodaka's writing, like, process, so I'm pretty sure, and in the parts that Uchikoshi wrote for 100 Line, he managed to match Kodaka pretty well, so, honestly, a Danganronpa game held by, like, done by Uchikoshi could be very interesting, honestly.
That wasn't real, right?
They're a super famous idol group. Everyone knows who they are.
Is he trying to say he wasn't even able to get to them? He was even able to get to them?
If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Leave the area. What am I forgetting? Wait, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Did I not talk to everyone? I swear I did. Okay, maybe in the main hall? Celeste, what do you have to say about things?
So,
you have any clues or anything?
what kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial.
Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
Oh, so annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room...
Oh, the trash room! Oh, thank you, Celeste. Actually,
as for me,
thank you, Celeste. Actually, thank you. First time I've ever said that to you. For some reason, I forgot the trash room exists. See, I don't remember everything, guys. There is gonna be some things that especially with the trials, that I might get, be like... Wait. How do I... Wait. Alright, There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room? The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty.
No, no! You can't go any further!
No, no, no! No entry beyond this point! Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No! You can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No! You can't go any further!
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cool, you're on cleaning duty. Give us the key. Give us the key, Hifumi.
Very
You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, Fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
That was mean. Even to, like, I'm not, even to Hifumi. Come on, man. Leave him alone.
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
there's no way to... You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Nope. Shut up.
Please be quiet. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in that? Anyway, on another topic. Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it!
So easy. Whatever, please just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Yeah. Yeah, no, sometimes it catches me off guard too. I think the only reason I don't feel weirded out is because
There is a difference within their voices. Leon sounds a bit like this, a bit more cool punk star, you know? And then Shuichi is kind of about right here. He talks a lot more like this. He doesn't really have that sound to him. But he still has that voice of the voice actor.
Yay! We're in! Cool. Thank you, Hifumi. Go away! Oh. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something? Yeah. Thank you, man. Anyway, looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. Just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Quit yapping. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Oh boy, we get to go see Yasuhiro! Wonderful. Green button and a yellow button. Oh, okay. What about the incinerator itself? We're 30 feet from the gate. Ah, and it's on right now! So he hasn't been to the trash room, somebody activated the incinerator, right? Thank you, Hifumi. We're out of here. Alright. App. Yeah. Alright, let's end the investigation where we started. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something?
No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Not good. Very not good. Very bad. Not good.
Hiro, snap out of it!
Yeah. Makoto? What are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
Huh? That's my crystal ball, man. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me. Said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. Said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Well, let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure. Whatever, man.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but, how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to like, $1 million.
$1 million?
It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
Junko? No? What the fuck am I missing? Wait, genuinely, what the fuck am I missing? What? I talked to here. Wait, do I have to talk to him again? No fucking shot. I have to talk to him again. Hey, buddy.
So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you.
Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it.
Hiro. Okay. Chihiro. Yeah, okay, we already know that. What am I missing? Wait. What the fuck? I've talked to everyone, right? I've talked to Aoi, I've talked to... Grab that. I've grabbed that. Is there just like a singular person I haven't talked to? Wait a minute, where's Toko? Where is Toko? Toko? Oh, you're in 1B? What the fuck, Toko? Why are you... Yeah, I already did that. The kitchen, room plate, nameplate. Do I really just have to talk to... Is Toko the missing key here? To kill someone. Just to save your own life. And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit.
But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka?
If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one.
That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going?
I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it.
This is
After
very
all,
suspicious.
where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth.
She really doesn't trust me at all.
What the fuck am I missing? Room plate, nameplates, incinerator. Yes, all of those. Did I miss something in the incinerator? No, it wouldn't have let me leave if I did. Talk to Aoi again? I don't know, honestly. Yeah, I talked to Aoi and Sakura. What the fuck? What am I missing here? Hey, so did you notice one? Oh, shit. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot you can hide UI. Huh. Nope. How do I... There it is.
Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never. Nina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her? On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other, is a classic drama setup. So, when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Here we go. Now we got it.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
Oh, the door. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
I bet you were afraid you would be covered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime.
I really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is! I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, and turned trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator, and the elevator started to move. Here we go. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time has finally come.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everybody's a critic. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Want to save the data? Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, so we're about 2 hours into the stream right now. I think I'm gonna take about 15 just to get some water, rest the voice a little bit. Real quick though, I will melodious voice. Yes. We have nothing else. Okay. All right, so I'm going to set the. Gonna go to BRB, but we'll be back in like 10, 5, 15 minutes. All right, see you guys then.
All right, we are back. We are back, everyone. Sorry for the delay. I needed to food, so I ate a bunch of Doritos. Nacho cheese. I wish we had the purple bag. I'm gonna buy the purple bag next time. Anywho, oh. There's an ominous counter. Oh. what's gonna happen at the end of it. Well, while that's counting, while the counter is counting, yeah, I don't want it to be like registered as spam. So, yeah, yes, if that's all right. Okay. Here we go. Trial 1 of Danganronpa 1.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you, then I'll punish everyone besides the
Get used to
back
hearing
end,
this
and
line.
the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Sure, Kyoko.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Stop it.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble.
That doesn't mean anything.
Get started.
Of course it doesn't. Fucking lying ass bear.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything, because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. First non-stop debate is about to begin. Not at all.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yep.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she...
How do I do the...
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Didn't have a chance to resist.
I assert
No, she
that
did.
the one who was murdered was...
Yeah, and the murder took place
In the bathroom. So it seems most the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay, I'm learning the controls here. I've never played
I assert
Danganronpa
that the
1
one who
on
was
controller
murdered
before,
was Miss...
on the original
And the
PC
murder took
version.
place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance.
No, that's wrong!
Oh, we're so fucking back.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting.
Shut up. Need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object, without a doubt. That!
So the killer used some random knife they had.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
I didn't even check. Is the... Oh wow, it's actually not picking up the fan. Hell yeah, I can keep it on. Fuck yes.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
No. You say that, Mr. Guilty Man.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. Bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Nope. Alright.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in the dining.
No, that's wrong!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Fuck off, Toko.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means, we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm
God
so
damn
sorry.
it, Taka. I hate these jokes. These are the kind of thing that I like. If they do a reboot, I would love for them to fucking just nuke.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong. So, that's...
Oh, Lord. I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's
Hold
gonna
on.
die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Nope. I remember how Hangman's Gambit works. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If I figure out what that something is. Okay. Banana.
Now I understand! That's right! There wasn't a single hair on the floor!
Oh.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
My boy is speaking facts right now. He is indeed speaking the facts.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very...
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
God, I love Kyoko Kirigiri.
I would like to hear these reasons.
She is such an amazing character. I
Do
love
you remember
her.
anything remarkable about the bathroom
Wonderful.
at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom?
Welcome to the
Did they
stream,
have any
Stefano.
trouble with it?
Welcome.
What do you mean?
I still need to read Danganronpa Kirigiri. I'm actually thinking about doing like a video on all the side content of Danganronpa and why people should make a little video essay about like why people should read the novels and indulge in all like the side material, because it does explain some things.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
Okay.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Oh, Leon. You sweet fucking crazy fucking murderer. You notice it at first, but is that the key point here? Not at all.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Correct.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer
Had to try and bust down the door.
What?
Shoot!
The what?
The incident took place. Sayaka was first. She then fled into the.
Then the killer ran and they got into the bath.
At that point, the killer had because Sayaka had locked it.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't
He
because it was
is.
locked.
He's trying to be like, guys, the bathroom door was locked. So therefore, I couldn't kill her. Fucking moron.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Wait, you're not a girl?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Really? Okay.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Aw, she's looking over at us. Aw, I love it when she does that. Ah, Danganronpa 1, I'm so back. Oh, where's the important detail they didn't know?
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room. What? Are you...
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got
Leon
the door
fucking sweating
open.
bullets over there right now.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you.
That's what I've been trying to tell you!
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
I love that line. I forgot how much I love that line. It's so stupid. Someone seriously needs to do something for serious. Yasuhiro, you're such a fucking moron.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
Damn, Celeste. Damn.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to...
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to... Hello?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. Because... I miss it. Wait, what?
I got it!
That's what it was. Okay.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Can we agree that Makoto's character changed in between Trigger Happy Havoc and Danganronpa 2? Like, Makoto was just entirely willing to say, hell, damn. and to yell at people about, like, his thoughts. Like, the animation kind of created this idea that Makoto, you know, it created the Makoto innocent sweet boy idea. And yes, that's true here, but I don't know. This is kind of my favorite incarnation of Makoto. It's why when people say that Makoto doesn't have a personality, I'm like, really? Really?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
I wonder why she knows how to use that. Monokuma sweats bullets up on the fucking throne.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it.
Yeah, same. Makoto is, like, one of my favorite characters.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
No. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, but in the note, that it specifically says,
my room.
I see. So then they would have gone to Sayaka.
Exactly.
The room. No, that's wrong.
No, you're fucking wrong, you bitch! Shut the fuck up!
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room. with
L plus
Sayaka.
ratio!
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the
Alright.
names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Bro just, like, shakes his head like a fucking little cartoon character with the sound effect.
Right? Okay, then who did it?
Yeah, buddy, you're starting to sweat, aren't ya? Yeah, Leon, you're starting to sweat. I wonder why. I wonder why you're sweating, Leon. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. Sayaka. Oh, buddy. Makoto. Poor guy.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Yeah, true. Makoto, I think he's just, I'll be real, in this first chapter, Makoto's a simp. He's so lost in like, this pop star likes me, Sayaka likes me, and she's my friend, and she'd never do something like that. I can understand. He got lost in the fucking sauce to a certain extent. Poor guy.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Yeah, buddy. I know, because... a moron.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
True. True what? Bro, lost in the sauce? Bro was lost in the whole bottle. Yeah, true.
Right there where her
This
wrist
is very
all swollen.
true.
There's something glowing
Oh,
there.
Lord.
See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Happened in my room, and what led to Sayaka's death. That's what we need to make clear. Nope, here we go. Yep, here we go. Alright, the game's real now.
When the fighting broke out,
Oh, wait, how do I fucking
the
switch
culprit
bullets?
grabbed the
Wait.
sword, and that's when
Aha,
the first blow
okay.
was dealt. A sword-based
Big
sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
Sword-based sneak attack. I remember that's what it is,
And
but...
that's exactly what happened.
Hang on. Let me check something here. Sword was found out of its sheath. Sword handle was missing some of the gold coating. Okay, so it's replica sword. Okay. I think it's kitchen knife.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's
I
when
think?
the first blow was dealt.
I might be wrong.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Oh, hell. That was wrong.
Shoot!
Okay, Howie.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Oh, it's the sheath.
And that's when the first
I remember,
blow
I
was
remember.
dealt.
Sword,
Sword-based
sneak attack.
No, that's wrong!
I kind of forgot a little bit about...
I don't think
the
fight started
I
with
don't
the
remember
sword.
exact truth bullets for each non-stop debate. I remember the trials story. I don't remember each individual minigame, so.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I got it!
Yes, I remember.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because
Toko,
you
literally
think
nobody said anything. Girl, do you need a hug? You need a hug. That's what you need. You need a fucking hug.
No, that's not it at all.
No way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because...
I got it!
the water was off.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh!
Oh my.
Shut up, Hifumi.
No different. You smell like a big...
Okay. Nope.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it!
Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who had...
Sayaka?
Oh boy. Here we go.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Oh, poor buddy. Oh, poor bro. She played you like a fucking fiddle.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
She was trying to get
whoever she
Makoto
had
killed,
targeted
yeah.
To come to Makoto's room, where she was
This is rough for my guy.
And by committing the murder there,
poor guy.
instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out. while still
Forgot how
keeping
she
the
says
room
it.
swap
Makoto.
secret.
Makoto's room. That's right, I remember.
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that, for one thing, even if her plan worked...
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Aw. Poor buddy.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
Idol.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
I hate to say it, but that is just the most honest and real question to ask in this situation. It sucks, but Makoto doesn't realize he got manipulated. It sucks.
Wait, then you're saying...
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
Oh, Leon, why are you sweating over there, buddy? Leon, why are you sweating? Why are you sweating, Leon? What is wrong? There is nothing wrong, right, Leon?
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Oh, poor guy.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
What the fuck, hero?
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's fucking wrong, you goddamn murderer! Oh my god, it's so obvious that you did it!
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message. Left index finger, I think? Yeah.
Her left index finger had blood on it.
Yeah, I know, weird code, huh?
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Yeah. It's gotta be like a safe code or something.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming
You
they're
were allowed to
not
speak
numbers.
this one time.
Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
How do you morons not... Okay, this is the one thing I have with this chapter in Trial 1. How does no one use their common sense enough to rotate an image? Like, dude, even if I was sitting on the back wall, 11037, it's written upside down. It's like how... Whoa, okay, we're not doing that. Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. You turn her message 180 degrees. It should become crystal clear. Was it Sayaka? Or Taka? Or Junko? Or maybe not Junko? Sakura? Kyoko. It's obviously Kyoko. Mondo? Aoi? Yasuhiro? Yeah, it actually does make more sense in the Japanese version. So, despite that whole rant, in the Japanese version, if you flip it, it actually, it does it a lot better. They had to correct it just to make it work for English, and 11037 is what they came up with, so. Anyway.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Oh, and bro's starting to panic.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Oh,
No,
boy.
It's not random at all.
Here we go. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Thanks, game.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Bud, what?
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
She wrote your name, you fucking moron.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? In front of the incinerator. It's the
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground?
It's still been about 2 hours. Yeah, and trials get much longer as we continue, so... DR1 actually doesn't have super long trials, I'll say that. It's more of a thing about Danganronpa 1, honestly.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left
Oh!
behind.
The One Piece! The One Piece is real! Can we get much higher? I'm sorry, I know that joke's old. Oh! One Piece!
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Now I know this looks bad on me. And I recognize that. But despite all that, you're so stupid, stupid, stupid!
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the
Oh my god.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Brother.
It's just that one little charred piece. There's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
So... Can I point out something here that has always bothered me about this line? Or this idea? Leon doesn't have a dress shirt. He has his jacket and the fucking tank top underneath. Maybe tight tee. Maybe tight t-shirt. Bro does not have a white dress shirt. He's wearing white.
You're right.
But,
That alone
I
isn't
mean,
enough.
I don't know. I mean, I guess
But
you
there
could
are
mistake
some
the
other
jacket
hints that
for
may
a
reveal the truth.
dress shirt. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to. No, okay. Fuck. It's when. It's fucking... No, it's not when. It's how. It's how.
I got it!
Ow.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed
Alright,
of,
see you, Stefano.
we
Thanks
should
for
be
popping
able
in
to
the stream.
figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Yup, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got into how I got in this situation.
Interesting.
Yep, no, Pafumi. You're being implicated here. That's exactly what proves Leon is the real killer.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one with the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the
No, you're fucking wrong, you moron! His jacket has cuffs? Oh, that explains
Hold
it.
on. I think I
Okay,
know how
fair
someone
enough.
could
I
dispose of the
I
evidence
retract
without using the trash
what I
room
said.
key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Well, I had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was
I got
throw it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life. Someone threw that. Remember what you said before, Hifumi? Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because...
I got it!
Ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
And that, my friends, is how you turn it around.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have gone all
Here
wrong,
we
I'm
go.
telling you.
Here we really go.
You still won't
This
admit it?
fucking guy.
Okay then, Makoto.
Go ahead and review the
incident one
Yep.
with that.
Comic time.
Listen to me.
Comic time,
Say
everybody.
what you want, Leon, but all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Fuck no. Okay. Where's it? Yeah, because she dropped the knife. Then... Oh, right, I have to complete the... What's the... Oh, there we go. And then, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Act 3. Somebody picked up the lint roller. Oh, wait, what am I missing here? No, that must have been early on. Is this one just not? Oh, wait, no. Okay. Maybe that one. Just a ball. Throw it in. Throw it in.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Wait, what? Oh, fuck. How did I fuck up the first one? Oh.
The killer is you! During the struggle, a strike from the and that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
I had it right the first time.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
God, they draw Leon so fucking unhinged here. Like, the gray people in Danganronpa 1 were drawn so fucking unhinged.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with
Hit the switch on the incinerator. Word to life. Burned the shirt. Thought he got away with it.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left. But there was one thing they missed.
There was one thing they missed. Yep, the burnt shirt.
Part of the killer didn't notice this. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Here we go.
Object? Hell yes, I object. Of course
I
do.
do.
I
object.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence? I think I can do it on my
When the killer
own.
removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do
I
it.
know what the answer is, but...
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Screwdriver, toolkit. There's something of their own to remove the
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Ah, stupid, stupid, stupid. Ah, To show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure that out. Okay. Moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Whoa, how do I...
You lied. Stop talking.
How do I...
Shut up. Where's your proof? You
There we
kidding
go.
me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Okay, I'm doing
Not a
a much
chance.
worse job at
It
this
wasn't me.
than
Stupid.
last time I tried this.
You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
This should prove it.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
And
I
that's...
wonder what kind of tool the killer
And
used
that's
to
a wrap.
remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what... With the toolkit in my room.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Come on, man. Just fucking give up.
Would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid! Stupid!
Oh. Sorry, buddy. You got caught. It wasn't really hard.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh, poor guy. Hey. 74, bunch of mana coins. Cool.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened?
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
That's trial 1.
Oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, hold on a second.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you? Also, I sound like my evil genius self again.
I didn't have a choice.
He was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
That's why I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death?
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was using my bitch ass. Fuck! But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Now that we're trapped here, with no way out, they're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here!
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams. Her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them? And Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka. For the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? Correction, the idol industry? Must correct myself there. I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand, really I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault! Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron. Strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice! I had to kill her!
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense!
Is that okay?
How exactly is that self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not...
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone else, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Say what?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up!
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everybody's been waiting for! The punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No.
Here we go. Ooh, exciting. Haven't seen this in a couple of years. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna just be silent for the execution. Because this one's rough. This one is one of the most brutal ones. The 1,000 blows. Oh, this zoom in with the blood, it's so fucking brutal. Ooh. Poor guy. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! Oh, what's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? And that's coming from me!
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
Hey!
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
Well, you must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, he stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. She didn't care what happened to you. She never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was... uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone. Or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling... What was that? Kyoko? What was that? Nope, nope. What was that? How do I...
Correct.
Nope. Hang on. Fuck. There we go. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can't move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths. I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So, instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. And that's the end of chapter 1. Down to 12. To be continued. Anyone want a despair bat? God, that last scene, the after the trial scene still gets to me. Oh, fuck. Ugh, fucking hell. God damn it. Alright, and that's where we're gonna leave. That's where we're going to, leave the stream. Fucking hell, man. Fucking sucks. God. Yeah, that scene. Oh god, my head hurts. Anywho, I gotta wrap this up now. Thank you all for joining the stream, as always. If you like it, you know, subscribe, pop in some other time. Next time we'll be going into chapter 2 daily life, and completing it. I'm gonna try to do this where we, even if it's super long, where we complete each chapter in 2 parts. That could change, admittedly. And yeah. So thank you all for joining the stream. Yeah, I don't really know how to wrap this up other than that. Bye-bye, everyone! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye.